I want to go over real quickly how to efficiently see a patient and do a note, because it's all about time. And this is how I do it as just one example. So when I would see a patient, let's say I'm going to see him for a progress note. I go in, I see the patient, I do my subjective, I talk to them, find out how they're doing. And then I go to the electronic medical record and I check all the labs. Before I do that, I do the physical exam. Then I go to the electronic medical record, I see all the labs and the tests, the x-rays, the consultations, I read all that, I get all the information gathered together. And then what I do is I make the problem list. And it might be the problem list from the day before, it might be exactly the same, it might be a little different. I make the problem list, and then I think about each problem individually, and I document it, and then I think about them all together, and I change my documentation a little bit. So in the hospital, when you're seeing patients, I think there's a way to be really efficient in how you see patients and document. It's really important just to gather all the information, get it all in front of you, and then do your note. And when you do your note, the first thing you should do is make your problem list, and then sort of see how all the data fits into the problems, and then do your assessment and plan, and then you can close things out and move on to the next patient, and know that you have a good note that properly communicates what's going on to everybody on the healthcare team. And more importantly, or maybe not more importantly, but also importantly, the next day you see the patient, you just read your note, you reload your brain with all the good information, then you bring the new stuff in, and then you do a new note, and then you move on again. So it's a time saver for yourself if you do a good note. And one other point, if you're a hospital, it's really nice for that person, and maybe they'll do the same thing for you, and it makes the change of shifts or the change in staffing a little easier, and also higher quality, and also safer.